Hello, this is Hummingbird Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective based on the energy that we have at the last part of this year, moving us into 2026. So let's see what Spirit has for us. That's things for us to be mindful of, things that we need to move through to bring us into this new year. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start off with some chakra cards, see kind of where we need to work in our chakras. Okay, so these kind of just came out on their own, so I'm going to go ahead and use them. I am presence, flexibility, and visualization. Okay. So I am presence is just being in the present moment, really being awakened, understanding, and having knowledge of who you are, to help you be more authentic in your interactions with people at work, presenting your new business ideas, whatever that is for you. It's just being aware, being fully awake, understanding, know thyself, understanding these things. And with that, staying flexible, because right now we're really in this time of not knowing where we are moving. And I'm coming from United States, so this is especially true here in the United States, not really knowing what will be happening next, how we'll be called into action, whatever that is for you. Just staying flexible, and literally like doing yoga, because she's in a tree pose here, doing yoga, staying flexible and balanced, because her pose is of balance here. So just having that flexibility is gonna keep you from breaking under any sort of pressure that is on you right now. And then visualization. I'm feeling like this is a great time to do manifestation kind of ritual, totally understanding where you want to go, doing a vision board, knowing exactly where you want to go, what you want your 2026 to look like. Having a visualization of that is going to really help you manifest what you want to manifest this year, this coming year. So these are all great practices for us to start working on here. Just being in the present moment, understanding who you are, being awake, seeing what your triggers are, staying flexible, working on your body as well, doing yoga or whatever it is that you like to do to help you stay fit and flexible of mind, flexible of body. It goes hand in hand. And that visualization, so being really laying out an idea, a vision that you have for yourself, where you want to see yourself in 2026, is going to be important, because if you don't have that visualization, you can't really make something manifest if you're kind of all over the place. And that's been an issue for me. You know, I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to, oh, it'd be nice if I could. And I just don't, I can't really, I'm not really having a strong visualization. So I'm having a hard time manifesting things when I'm like that. So having that really concrete thing to visualize is important for bringing these things that you want in your life. Okay. So let's see what else Spirit has for us with I am presence. What else should we focus on, Spirit, for I am presence? So just one or two cards, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. 2 cards. So the 2 of Wands reversed and the 8 of Pentacles. So that being in the present moment is when this card is upright. This is about like really acknowledging where you've been, what you've come from, and being not graceful, but grateful being grateful for all that you've accomplished, like really seeing it. So when it's reversed, it's about like not really seeing those things and not celebrating all the wins that you've had. So that I am present is like really understanding who you are, what you've been through, really incorporating all the work that you've done. So because he's been really working hard trying to get his project done, he's doing a beautiful job. He's like almost complete, you know, sculpting these beautiful pentacles. So that really strong understanding, know thyself, is taking that time to acknowledge all that you've accomplished this year, and celebrating that more, because he's just like, okay, what's next? If you turn this card upside down, right side up, it's like, okay, what's next? The world is my. He's not really paying attention to his accomplishments. He's like, okay, what's my next project? And not really just taking that time to honor those things that you've already been working on so hard. And like I said, working so hard here, you've been working really hard, and now it's just time to acknowledge that. Spirit is saying acknowledge that, celebrate it. You're going to have a lot of abundance. Either that money is coming in. So just be aware of that. Let's see, what else do we need to work on here with flexibility, Spirit, for the new year, getting ready for the new year. What else do we need to know about flexibility? The World. Okay, so you're kind of coming to an end of a phase here, my beautiful collective. We're coming to an end, a completion of something that we've been working on, something that you're going to be starting a whole new way of seeing things, a whole new way of doing things. And the Page of Wands is about inspiration. So you've come to this beautiful completion, Spirit is saying, for a lot of you here. And so now it's time to reimagine what you are looking to do and accomplish in 2026. Having completed everything, it's about just really embracing that, celebrating it. This is a very celebratory card. You've come to the end of something beautiful, interesting. You've worked through various different things in your life. And with the Page of Wands, it's like, okay, now that you've accomplished this and you've given yourself gratitude and grace and just celebrated the fact that you've made it through these things in your life, it's time to actually now, after that break that you've given yourself, that time of celebration, it's time to like put on the apprentice hat again and start learning the next phase of. And so now he's turned around, he's like, okay, like what's next? But Spirit's like, wait, I am presence. And now he's turned around and he's like, okay, I see this beautiful stick. It's this beautiful wand. It's sprouting new leaves on here, and it's going to become something beautiful. So staying flexible, being open, getting that learner's mindset, that, apprentice mindset, like maybe a different perspective. And that's why staying flexible is important. There's something new that's coming your way now that you've completed something in your life already in 2025. Okay, so what's this visualization here for my beautiful collective? All right. So 10 of Wands reversed. Well, Spirit. Oh, and Temperance. Okay, so Spirit here is saying that you've had a lot of burdensome things happening probably in 2025. A lot of things are falling away out of your life, but it's giving you a lighter load. You're not feeling quite as heavy. Like you've moved through a lot of burdensome things. And now it's time to relax, to take off the weight off your chest, even though you, or off your back even. So if you're feeling any sort of just anxiety or tension or pain in your shoulders, pain in your neck, I would say it's time to lay those wands down, lay those burdens down from all this work that you've done over here, and go and get a massage. It's time to heal. It's time to relax. It's time to visualize. And so even though you've got this budding new idea or something that you're going to be moving forward in, this visualization, this time to relax, to heal, to release things that you've been, that have been burdensome or that you've been working hard on. These accomplishments over here, you're moving through this, and now it's just this time of visualization. Even though you may have a new project, now that you've completed something, now you're looking for something new, instead of like taking on that burden, it's time to release all of that and work on healing, because this is in the reverse. And so this is Spirit saying you're working too hard, you're carrying lots of burdens. It's time to release that, and it's time to set all of that down, stepping back into the I am presence, and just visualize. Enjoy the holidays, relax, let yourself relax, because Spirit doesn't want you to be working so hard all the time. And even though you have been in the past and you've been accumulating so much, this abundance is coming in for you, because he's taking this to town and he's going to sell them all, and they're going to be very successful. So now is just this time to relax. It's a perfect message for the end of the year if you think about it. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's see. Feeling a little love. So let's dive into the collective love energy. This could be for yourself. This could be family members, best friends, lovers, whatever that is for you. Just a little love advice. Love advice. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So have passion, yes. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic necessarily. Just take it how that resonates for you. Express your love. Express your passion and whatever your endeavors are. Another good piece here is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yes, keep healing. And that's temperance too, is you're not doing enough healing work in your life. That's why it's reversed. And so indulge yourself a little bit. Take a bath every day for a few days until you kind of feel those wands coming off of your back, that tension in your back. Go get a massage. Whatever you can do. I mean, it doesn't have to be you spending a lot of money to care for yourself. But this is part of it here too, working out, just being mindful of your body, working on flexibility of body and mind. So I don't want to like be redundant there, but it all ties in. Okay, and then we're going to get a spirit animal for you guys. All right, camel. Any other spirit animals? Oh, peacock. And crocodile. These are fun energies here. So I'm going to read a little bit from the guidebook on these. I do know some of them off the top of my head, but I just love reading these two because they're so cute and insightful. So for the camel, you are resourceful, independent, and know yourself. So again, it's tying in with I am presence, just knowing yourself, knowing that you can do anything that you put your mind to. You're resourceful, you're independent. And when you're in that energy, you understand yourself and what your limitations are, and what you need to learn more about. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wonderful creature is self-reliant and handles challenges with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. So here again, guys, this card always reminds me of travel as well. So maybe some travel is in the cards for you guys. I know I've been thinking about traveling. So let's see. We've got peacock. So peacock, you know, is a very showy bird. And with that flexibility, it's like showing off your strengths, in your mind and your body. And do it, just don't be afraid. Just go out there and be yourself. You know, this is really about being authentically yourself. You've been through a lot. You've come to the end of some challenges. You've come to the end of some projects. And it's time to celebrate yourself here. So let me read a little bit more about this beautiful peacock here for you guys. So inner beauty, compassion, and the ability to assimilate anything. So really just when you take something in, you know how to bring it out in your life. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock's type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. So it's extremely rare to have that acceptance. Express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Stay open, fluent, and flexible. You know, you've really come a long way here, and it's just time to recognize that. So just to bring this energy into your life more is just like doing yoga, doing meditation, really just accepting yourself. When you can accept yourself for who you are, then it's easier to accept others for who they are as well. And life gets much easier when we're just allowing this flow. And it really does relate back to flexibility. Just letting things flow, letting people be who they are, not placing any expectations on people, and just being your own best friend here. Okay, and then the crocodile. Crocodile is of water, so there's an emotional element here. And it's just really about taking care of yourself. It's resting. It's allowing yourself to rest without guilt. Collecting this energy. This end of the year energy is about just seeing things for what they are, knowing how much you've done and recognizing how much you've done, and allowing yourself to heal and recalibrate, collecting your energy, cooling yourself off from this difficult year. I'm feeling that we've all kind of experienced and a lot of fear as well in this changing world. You know, in our community, we're looking at this like kind of a new world scenario where it's opening up into a more beautiful and more oneness, more openness, more allowing. And right now it's like, it feels like it's being squeezed so hard by the opposite energy of hate and um, and division and all of this. So that's a very strong energy. It feels like it could be pulling us apart sometimes. So it's really important now that we rest, that we cool off, that we go within and really take care of ourselves right now, because maybe in 2026 we're going to have to stand up and fight for this new world to start coming in that we want to see. And we have to go out and represent that. And I feel like we have the numbers now. So this crocodile energy reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This does not mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. Yes, and that is exactly what we need, guys. So let's move, let's all embody this crocodile energy for the end of the year. And we're going to take this world back from the darker aspects of these polarizing darker aspects that are now in power. And I know that we can do that. I know we can. We will do this. We will prevail. Okay. Just a couple more cards for you just to send you off. So eight of Pentacles is all about, it's here. It's Eight of Pentacles again. So learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail, skilled work that you love. Okay, so this is also coming in as the Page of Wands that we have here. A little bit different energy, these cards. So yeah, you're going to be working on projects. So it's time to relax. So this is definitely happening. We're going to be working on projects. We're going to be doing something, learning new things. And this is all coming. And we had to have the Hermit again, going in, spending time with ourselves, understanding who we are, gathering our energy, peaceful meditation, meaningful solitude. We're going to be shining our light and being an example to others during this time. So this is really important that we just gather our energy and get ready to shine that light out there in the world. And then I have the Knight of Cups here. So this is more romantic, flirtatious, introspective, sweeping yourself off your feet. This could be love coming in for you too, like a real true soulmate connection, either friendship or romantic, whatever that is for you. But it's just about being passionate, having a soul family around you, being passionate for yourself and for others in your life right now. Getting back to the family, just not being afraid to tell people that you love them or that you appreciate them, and just really spending time with people that you love right now. If that's not your immediate family, I'm sure you guys have other family friends that you consider family, whoever is, not being toxic to you right now. It's a time to gather those people close and really let them know how you feel passionately. Also just getting involved in poetry, art, anything creative, like just as a meditation. If you like to draw, if you like to write, this is the part of the visualization of what is coming for you. This is the culmination, learning, time spent in meditation and being romantic and flirtatious and lovable and expressing that love to the people that you have around you. Okay, this is what I have from the universe. This is the energy that the universe wants us to embody right now, because it feels to me that we're going to have to go into 2026 kind of just in this mode of warrior mentality, but not warriors as in fighting, warriors of love. Okay, sending you lots of love and light. Bye.